So I'll just quickly go through the work life once again. So as I mentioned, these are all different modules under Oracle HCM Cloud. So let's say like when you're getting an application, so out of all these facilities, you're going to use these facilities, and not necessarily you will be using all the facilities. Maybe you will use all the facilities, but in general, you'll be focused on what is required for an organization. Okay, that's the base of it. So as I mentioned, the first 4 pillars are like the way of HR work, like including your HRBP and HRSD. All the activities are covered under the first 4 pillars. The 5th pillar is an additional pillar, and which is an attractional way of covering the customers by Oracle. Okay, so like project management in one such scenario where you can manage your project, continue your project using this project management. Right? Similarly, using a work life, let's say your wellness, your competitions, your reputation, volunteering, and HR help desk. Okay, I'll go one by one. When I say wellness, let's say like during the pandemic, if you want to capture some information or post out some information using My Wellness, okay, you can say that okay, you are feeling sick. You can give some options in the category, and you can choose like apart from absences, you can also focus on updating in this particular application. Let's say like it's a page. Okay, and open a web page of My Wellness and start using the My Wellness screen by selecting your particular sickness. Okay, if it is some particular sickness, that will be captured under Anu's name, or captured under Madhika's name, or captured under Nanda's name. Likewise, it will be captured, right? So later point of time, if you want to see the track or history of people who's getting sick or people who has been impacted, that is coming into My Wellness. It's like a one-page application. Not only this, the remaining 4 also are one-page application. So like I said, the wellness of a person can be tracked through this particular page, right? This is one of the module under work life. Similarly, you have My Competitions. So all your awards and honors, like if you have been participating in anything, and if your particular organization is very much focused about covering or capturing the information of My Competitions, then the system has a page. In that web page, it will capture all the information about the My Competitions, right? Similar to that, My Reputation, right? If you achieve something, this will go hand in hand with My Competition, My Reputation, right? So you can choose like what kind of category you have to define as a competition and what sort of category you will define under reputation. Likewise, you can define all of them. As an administrator, you define it and then roll it out to the users. So the users log into the application, start using the application, right? So the word administrator usage, user usage, all that will come into the upcoming slides, right? We'll be seeing the upcoming slides. We are going to see about the navigation today, right? For now, you just understand as an administrator, you set this up for the very first time. Post that, as an user, I'll go and utilize these terms, right? So like you have CSR for every organization, right? So corporate social responsibility. So if you're doing some volunteering, or if you're hosting an event, if you're conducting an event, you can publish that. You can have an announcement. You can publish that, and once you take part in that CSR activity, that can be captured under My Volunteering, right? You can give multiple volunteering activities. So there you can have a track of it. Again, you can maintain the records in the My Volunteering page. HR Help Desk, if you want to raise any tickets, like if you want letters, so it's very common, right? So people approaching HR team for generating certain letters from the organization, like address proof or service proof or so and so. Those things you can have a form created there. Using that HR Help Desk page, you can generate the letters that will be delivered to the employee's mail ID automatically. Likewise, there will be multiple factors, multiple functions. I'm just giving one type of example for each of the boxes. Okay, so is that clear? So yeah, I was running through.
Can you give an example in HR Help Desk?
Okay, so let's say like one of your team members or one of your employee in your organization. Let's say like you are in HR, right? So they want some letter, right? So the letter of address proof, like so and so person stays in so and so residence, right? So the banks require letters from HRs for the address proof, or the bank requires address from HRs as a proof of service, right? So so and so person is working in so and so organization. So what HR does is like to whomsoever, they generate a letter, right? So those kind of letters are usual or common across customers. Or if you want to raise a ticket, like you have some grievance to be raised in the absence balances, or you have your compensation statement is not visible for you, or payslip is not visible for you. You have to raise a grievance or raise a ticket. So those kind of tickets can be generated through the HR help, right? Help desk is nothing but you approach your HR team through this application. This is one among the way of all, but not necessarily you have to implement HR help desk. You can utilize that in some other page also. You can utilize that some other request also. Like checklist, you can have a checklist created every time rollout, and with that you can understand, or like that. So there is a ticketing tool or service desk tool has been created by Oracle within ERP itself.